Okay, so now we are learning how to solve word problems using 4 steps. First of all, read the problem. A cinema sold 5,263 tickets to adults and children altogether. 2,038 tickets were sold to children. How many tickets were sold to adults? First step of problem solving is to understand what the problem is. What information have I gathered? There was a cinema who sold some tickets to adults and children. There were some tickets sold to children, and I need to find out how many tickets were sold to adults. After understanding the problem, step 2 is how can I solve it? So I can draw a model. Let's construct our model. A cinema sold 5,263 tickets to adults and children altogether. So I'm going to make a bar long enough to represent 5,263 tickets to adults and children. So I'm going to label it 5,263. Now read the other part. 2,038 tickets were sold to children. So within this model, I know this was a total number of tickets. So I have to make a part which is equal to 2,038. I have to use my judgment to create a model in which out of this, where would be 2038? So if I click somewhere over here, and then you can also change the color. Now label this as 2038. How many tickets were sold to adults? I have to put that information as well on my model to understand whether I have to subtract or add. This is the part which means the part of adults, and I'm going to put a question mark over there. If you look at your model, you have transferred all the information given in a problem in your model. This is called part whole model. We know the whole, which is 5,263. And we know a part of it which is 2038. So we can find the other part by subtracting 2038 from 5263. So let's use a pencil and do it. Our question 5263 minus 2038 equals to, let's find the answer by doing our working. So we have 5,263 subtract 2038. Can I subtract 8 ones from 3 ones? I can't. I will regroup into 5 tens and 13 ones. 13 ones minus 8 is 5. 5 minus 3 tens equals to 2 tens. 2 hundreds minus 0 hundreds equals to 2 hundreds. And 5 thousands minus 2 thousands equals to 3,000. Step 4 is to recheck your answer. Now, to recheck my answer, I work backwards. 3,225 was my answer. I'm going to put the part which I subtracted back in there by adding 2038. I will get 5 ones plus 8 ones is 13 ones. So we regroup 110. And put 3 ones over here. 1 10 plus 2 10 plus 3 10, total of 6 tens. We have total of 200 in this column and a total of 5,000 in this column. If you look closely, your number over here on top matches the number over here. That means you have done your working correctly. So the answer is 3,225. Make sure to write the statement at the end of your answer. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in class tomorrow, more prepared for bar modeling. All the best!